Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, welcome back. Today we're reviewing episode 8 of Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. Pa-pa-pa-pow! Let's begin. So in this episode, it's another kind of talky episode where we see that Tekadan has taken over Naz Turbine's ship, and it's pretty much just negotiations between the two and chit-chat and whatnot. So Orga and friends are able to take over their ship, and they begin negotiations. And we find out that the ship is actually Naz Turbine's harem, and all the ladies are either his wives or children, or there are children on the ship. And at first I was like, wait, is he being serious? Like, is this a joke? But no, he's being serious. And oh, there's the cutest little babies on the ship. They're so cute. And they're just like, I'm a little baby. And they're crawling around and being cute. That was kind of a random addition to the plot. I wasn't expecting that, that's for sure. But cute babies. I'm okay with that. Anyway, so negotiations go down and we see Orga and Biscuit finalize a deal kind of thing with Naz, and Naz agrees to introduce them kind of to his boss, the big guy, old man, I forget what his name is. He agrees to get them in with like a introduction slash talk with the big boss. So yay, Orga and friends, good job. Tekadan's pretty much, they want Tuaz slash Naz, I think, specifically, to be a guide for them to Earth, and they also want to be a subsidiary of Tuaz, because I guess they're looking for work. And they're also on the bad side of Galhorn, so they kind of want to have some backup. Speaking of Galhorn, we learn that they actually ended the Calamity War and have prevented another war, and they also keep an eye on the 4 economic blocks, but apparently they haven't been doing that good of a job of that or something, so there's trouble with Galhorn. That's a thing. Oh, which leads to Cadelia being some huge thing. But they discuss how she's property, but by discuss I mean they're like, yeah, she's property, but you can talk to the big boss about what that actually means, so we don't learn about that really. In the episode, we also see Mikazuki kind of struggling with himself. He's like, I didn't do enough, and Orga's like, yeah, you did, and he's like, no, I have to work harder. And then Orga's like, okay, I have to work harder too. Oh, we also see a different side to Orga. Orga's adorable. When him and Naz and Biscuit were talking later, which I'll get to right after this, Orga kind of, it shows like a more vulnerable side to him where he's actually insecure and he's like, oh no, I messed up. He's seeing me as a kid rather than an equal. And Biscuit's like, oh, Orga, you're fine. I'll still follow you. Oh, Biscuit. So apparently there's trouble back on Mars, and by trouble I mean Tekadan. They are running out of money. And Orga and Biscuit are like, we need to do something. So they go to Naz and they ask him if he could possibly get them in touch with traders so that they could sell off some goods that they got from the Galhorn fight. And this is where Orga shows his more sensitive side, and he's, well, also his like super leadership side, but he's talking about how Tekadan's a family, and it's like, oh, Orga, oh, my heart. But Naz is like, oh, and flicks Orga, and that leads to Orga being like, he treats me like a kid, which, I mean, he is a kid, right? So, what else happens? Oh, Atra and Cadelia both go over to the other ship and play with the babies, and I don't blame them. I would too, because they're adorable. At the end of the episode, we see the big boss guy, and he like smiles, and it's like, something sketchy about to go down. Also, I don't completely trust Naz, because, I mean, he seems like a nice guy. I trust the girl better. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm like, oh, I trust both of you very much, but at the same time, I'm like, do I trust you? Maybe not. Either way, they're both very impressed with the kids, so hopefully kids don't get screwed over, but you never know. Overall, nothing super amazing happened in this episode. It was another talky chit-chat negotiation type of episode, and I mean, that's kind of why I like the drama side to Gundam. Kind of adds more like depth, I feel, into the storyline. in these talky kind of episodes, because sure, nothing happens, but they kind of create more depth into the story. Does that make sense? It makes sense in my mind. They make you more invested in the storyline. Yeah, that seems right. So even though nothing super dramatic happened, I still felt like I was learning a lot and I was getting more into it, so cool. I'm sorry, what is this? Are these bangs? Nope, apparently not, so that's great. And that's my review. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're almost at 200, which is super amazing. And don't know how to deal with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My voice always gets high-pitched when I thank you guys. I'm just so happy. I make a bunch of videos a week, except maybe not now because of an exam season, and bye!